We outside. You're gonna see me on Caps and Curveball podcast Thursday. Other than that, let's stay positive. Keep smiling, y'all. I'll see y'all later. It's the King Wears New Era. Bow. Bow.
Why would I throw in the towel? I just got in my bag. I don't make no mistakes. I'm coming for mine, and there ain't no one taking my place. Listen, I've taken some L's. Yeah, that means I lived and I learned. Now I got some money to burn. Why would I throw in the towel? I just got in my bag. I don't make no mistakes. I'm coming for mine.
We're gonna see what in 90 seconds.
I've taken some L's.
Y'all not ready for this jersey?
I lived and I learned. Now I got some money to burn. Why would I throw in the towel? I just got in my bag.
5 seconds.
I don't know what to talk about. Same back in 3-0 with 3-0. You motor now. Look at him, I see a lot of eye. And this sluggish getting out the line. As soon as I hit my big stride.
Y'all better show up to these events, man. This is what we're doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's 1 year Caps and Curveballs. We better get ready for year 2, son.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Of course, my brother.
Element stack. I'm bringing real energy back. Got everything that my enemies lack. I do not care if you're miles away. Get up and grind away. They're gonna lie and say they're chasing your dreams.
Yo, what's up, Caps and Curveballs family? You already know it's your boy Just Champagne here with Fitted Detailing. During Mike's Caps.
What up, YouTube? It's Caps and Curveballs, and we are back from the vlog today.
And you already know it's the realest. We got the nice two-tone Indians, Caps and Curveballs script. We here.
We made it, and I got all the vendors here, all the people who helped the vendors, whether that be significant others or not. But we all did it. Why? Because I love it.
Deals I ain't playing with. Home bills I ain't paying rent. So many doors been opening up like the hotels I've been staying in. Main stages with the bigger lights. Name framed up in the headlines. Drums, guitars, and BVs. Brass section like a second line. Yeah, cause I'm on the wave. I handle my tools like Tony Stark when I'm in the stew. I'm Johan Bark, you better behave. Don't come at me without the etiquette. If you ain't writing the check, I'm a jettison. If you was ill-mannered, I'm the medicine. I'ma put you in your place. Y'all need to chill. Success is a body and I gotta sleep and build. My hard drive is gonna need a will. Tell my doubters please be for real.
We appreciate all the love, everybody that was in the building. We did a bunch of giveaways just like how we usually do. That's how we're gonna end the vlog today, y'all. Alright. You ready to know the vibes?
And there ain't no one taking my place. Listen, I've taken some L's. Yeah, that means I lived and I learned. Now I got some money.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Just Champagne. The layout is a little messed up. I'm controlling everything from my phone right now. Yeah, see, I'm on vacation, but we're still here. We're still in the building for another Caps and Curveballs Thursday. Today's a very, very special episode. And the crazy thing is we have all our members across the board just doing so much things this week, but it is our 2-year anniversary, so we still wanted to make it a special show for you guys. I'm in Florida right now. We got Big Bro. He won't be joining us today. He's in Puerto Rico, so shout out to him. We got a couple members still joining us, though, so we lit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do our thing. I'm going to be in and out of the show. I'm going to have a more proper setup probably here in the next time I'll log back in, but let's get right into it. We're going to introduce our first co-host of the evening, my guy, Jordan likes caps. Jordan.
Yo.
What's going on, Jordan? What you got on the mat? What you got on the mat out today?
Shout out to my guy, Cabrera. Rocking his Coquille from Orlando. Yeah, this drone was something serious. Had to grab that.
Word. Fire. Do you remember what store that was out of?
Promo Orlando.
Word. I won't have a chance to go to shoot to Orlando this week, but we were going to originally. I can't wait. Next time I'm out here, I'm definitely gonna do that. But shout out to Cabrera, man. Shout out to Pro Orlando. Acevedo, what's good, my guy? M. Dot, what's up? See you guys in the building early. 510 710. See you in the building early. I appreciate y'all. German Soul. Let's get right to it with our next guest. Our next host of the evening, my guy, the realest friends.
Yo, what's good?
What you got for us today?
You know how to bring out. Shout out to my boy, young boy Melvin, two-tone Philly. You know, if you guys wasn't out there, you guys missed a nice event.
Very underrated hat, I feel like.
Yes, but if you know, the reason why that flag, the best picture, I feel like, in my opinion, is an inspo, Pedro.
Facts.
Martinez.
He went crazy. He went crazy with that. Shout out to Melvin for sure.
Facts.
Morty, what's good, my guy? What's good, my guy? See you in the building early. Hey, listen, 2 years, 2 years of Caps and Curveballs, man. Episode 106. We've been doing this for 106 straight weeks, which is insane. So you guys know we had to do something very, very special for our 2-year anniversary. Before we bring up our special guests, you guys see what I have on my tie. This is not what I wanted to wear tonight, but I was planning to be home and ready for the show. But again, I'm on vacation and I didn't want to rush my family to like do the show, but I still wanted to join you guys tonight and I still am going to join you guys. I'm probably going to have to step away for a couple minutes, but it's all good. I got right now, I might switch hats by the time I get back on, but right now we got the New York. You guys seen it before. You know what I'm saying? Good pinky. Nothing crazy. Like I said, just wore it for today. I was just wearing it today, but I'll probably switch it once I get to the house. But without further ado, man, we have a very, very special guest. If you guys don't know who he is, then you must be new. You must be new around here. Without further ado, man, let's bring our special guest to the stage, our guy, regular old Ty.
What up, fellas?
What's up, Ty? How you doing, man?
Good, man.
How about you guys?
Hey, good. Good to see you, man. Good to
Good,
see
man.
you.
Hype to see you.
Yeah, good to see y'all in the
We
flesh.
see you. Facts. Good to see you. Good to see you on the screen after always seeing you showing love in the comments and stuff like that. Definitely when I joined the hack community, you were like one of the first names I ever heard about and knew about. You know what I'm saying? So it's really a pleasure, an honor to have you join the show this week. Almost like a real life hat celebrity, man.
No, I'm just
Low
a regular.
Nah, real
low
shit.
key. Hey, just like the name, right? Just like the name, regular old time. But low key, one of the guys, one of those guys in the hack community that you hear the name and you just know it's going to be followed by something good. So we really, really appreciate you coming on the show this week.
Appreciate you guys for having me here.
Of course. So I know you watch the show weekly, so we're gonna get right into it. Our 2-year episode.
Why you got no mata?
Oh yeah. Let's show up what you got on the mata, Ty.
This, give you a super close up. This is one of my new joints inspired by downtown Chicago. Green UV, little metallic back there, green. You see a little bit of charcoal, a little metallic blue, gray, charcoal button.
Yo, that's crazy.
The stone crown. So.
That's crazy because I did a charcoal button on this one.
Oh.
What's the red on it?
This was Pinot.
Okay. I have a different red, but I'm about to say we had the same red. That would have been crazy too. That's super fire. And you said when that's dropping, Ty, or it dropped already?
No, maybe next week.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe next
week. That's really fire. That baddie was crazy. I know he showed it off real quick, but the baddie on there, yeah.
The little blue, gray, and silver in there. So,
yeah, that's definitely fire. That's definitely fire for sure. But like we were saying, man, 2 years in, and it flew by. Honestly, it really did flow by. Just to give you guys a little backstory, when we first started the podcast, probably it was literally August of 2023. We actually didn't air our first episode until September, I want to say, but we started with like a family episode or a friends and family episode in August. And then it kind of went from there. But, the reason that it was important for us to want to bring Ty on the show this week is because Ty was a guy that we felt like we always talked about on the show. He showed us love in the comments all the time. We have our guy, Gentleman Soul, who's part of the team, who has, a strong connection with Ty. So we felt like it just all made sense to finally make it happen. And like I said, man, just going to be a very exciting episode. Definitely make sure y'all in the comments, any questions y'all might have for Ty, make sure y'all shooting them in the comments. We're gonna be reading questions, asking him some questions. So let's get right into the hats, man. You guys already know we do every single Thursday. Jordan picks out hats. We're gonna talk about them. Like I said, I'm gonna probably be stepping out here in a couple minutes. I'm gonna go back to the crib, and then I'm gonna have my setup, so I'll be more official. But let's get into what we gotta get into, Jordan, for now, and then hopefully some of the guys should be joining us. I know a couple guys is running late, so
Gucci, let's get it.
Let's do it.
what you got for us this week, Jordan?
Start with IG.
What store is that socks coming out, Ty?
It'll be at Stash.
At Stash, okay. Also, let me throw the comments on the screen so that you have a chance to see them as they come in, Ty. You're gonna see them in the bottom right corner when comments come in.
Okay.
Oh wow, what's this? What's this, Jordan?
I had dreams. I seen. It was funny. I was, I try to look for, hats that for our guests, whether it be, teams or something like that. But I've seen this crazy Cubs while I was, doing my due diligence on hats. So this is
Wow. I've never seen this logo.
Yeah, John Jay used it first, maybe about 2 years ago. I think he might have made like 3 hats with it.
We talked about a Caps Boise one a minute ago.
With this logo?
A minute ago. Yeah.
Bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Episode like 15.
Different.
It's a Cubs. He called it. It was Chance the Snapper. That's what it was.
Chance the Snapper. Okay, Chicago artist.
Wow. How you feel about this, Ty? In the comments right now, we see somebody saying it's a bit too much. Do you think it's too much, or do you like this?
It's a bit too much. The Mr. Cub don't really match the theme. I don't know where the Mr. Cub came from.
Yeah, okay, I understand that. Is there anything on this, Jordan? A theme or like a
Chance the Rapper.
Oh, it's just Chance the Rapper?
Yeah, I believe it.
How you thought about that Chicago rapper on this inspo?
I mean, I don't know where the inspo came from. I don't see it, but
is it because Chance is from Chicago? That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah,
he's from Chicago.
They also call it alligator. So where I live at, there's a park nearby, and there was an alligator in the park for maybe like 3 weeks, and they called it Chance the Snapper.
Got you. You know what? Listen, I agree with you guys that it's too much, but I like it. I think it's too much in not the worst way possible. It is a lot going on, but I don't know. It makes me actually like it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I think the colors are utilized well. I think the metallics are utilized well. The Mr. Cub doesn't really bother me because I'm not really. I don't really care for the baddie too much. Like the baddies are solid, but Mr. Cub doesn't bother me on it. I like this one. I get it though. I could definitely see why many people, if not most people, will feel like it's too much. I definitely could see that. But I don't mind.
Schwarber has 4 home runs. It's 18-4 Phillies.
Yeah, you guys needed that against us, huh?
Oh.
Yo, you lucky, Jordan.
I threw that lob up.
I'm gonna tell you something, Jordan. Jordan, you a humble Philly fan, so I wasn't gonna do it to you. But Jordan, I was gonna come in here with the broom. If I was at the crib, bro, I was gonna have the broom in the hand. I was gonna be
broom is insane.
Ooh. But I had to chill. You know, we humble.
Yeah, I like this. I think this is I thought that was different. I didn't see anybody tagged on that though. That is so fresh drop.
5, 10, 7, 10. I feel you on that. I feel you on the not matching. Because I don't really know about the logos enough individually. To me, I can't tell that it doesn't match. So that's why I like it. But I get to someone who knows about it more. They could say, oh yeah, that like I never seen that alligator logo. I don't. So to me, it's like, oh, it's just a bunch of things put together. But I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that though. Sneaky two-tone. This is so fresh.
Yeah, this was the one for me.
Wow.
This
I'll
probably pick that for Sunday.
Bring back memories back in the high school.
Yeah, that's old school hats. I remember they used to have those in every color.
That logo is really popular in London.
The eyes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rappers, they like it.
I mean, if they on that.
That was another thing we talked about forever ago. I remember it was like a topic because I found a little article about it.
Yeah, I definitely remember the eyes as well. I remember the eyes as well.
Todd, does it mean something for them in London, or it's just a vibe that they like?
I'm not sure if it means anything. I just know a lot of them wear it, and somebody just made one over there recently too. I saw.
Interesting.
A custom. It might have been Cortez, maybe. Somebody did one.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then also like this A's.
I never really liked those growing up. I never liked those too much, but I like this one in particular. I like the style. It's a double panel, right? Like a two different color. Yeah, I like that.
I can't tell from mine. Is it split down the middle or is?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like a little darker green than like an olive green, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's their Saturday drop. And then just two from Capsule.
Oof.
The real crazy and then a calm Marlins.
Wow.
I mean, he's been going. The Capsule's been just.
This is crazy.
Every week they're just doing something insane. I like the patch on that. It's not a bad two-tone.
Yeah, I need to send this to Russ right now. Josh, I need to do that.
Yo,
Yeah,
this Yankees is crazy. You
know
what's crazy? I just reorganized my collection, and I have a Mets like this that I probably only wore one time ever, and it definitely don't hit like this one though. This Yankee, I don't know if it's the way. I don't know if it's because it's like the Mets being that it's only 4 letters, it just looks crumped up. But the Yankees being spread out, I feel like it gives a little bit more. The pink is crazy though. What this has just like I don't know if it's good crazy or bad crazy, but this has crazy.
Yeah,
future.
Right, and see the kind of a calm one.
Yeah, see, this is nice too though.
Is it green?
I think it was
teal. Yeah, teal.
That hat is ex-girlfriend crazy. So 5'7", 5'10", 7'10", is that good or bad?
They kept the vintage vibes colorway, you know, with a extra was that copper? Okay.
How can I make the screen bigger so I can see the hats better? Is there a way?
Oh, are you on your phone?
Yeah.
If you click on it, I think there's something that says I think there's one that says like full screen. Or actually, damn. I forgot how to let me see. Hold on.
I probably can just get closer and try to see.
I think that there's like a option to make it go full screen, or you need to be on the app. So if you're not on the app, you on the website?
Yes, I'm on the website.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I mean, if you wanted to for a second step on and try to do the app, you can. Like, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'll do that. Something I can see. Yeah, I'll do that real quick.
Yeah, if you download the app, it should give you better layouts. But the website is kind of weird with because even me right now, I'm dealing with the same issue because I'm on the website. That's why I'm like this. I'm mad close to the screen.
I'll try it real quick and see.
Okay.
All right.
This is a good one. This is clean. This is Capsule. Yeah, I like this.
Oh, I wish we were. You know what? I can think of something else. If I don't remember if I sent it, but I can resend it. We can get his opinion on this. But hey, I know we talked about these hats a minute ago, and we were not feeling these. I wanted to take. I feel like I've seen these come back. MLB. I've seen a lot of posts. These have gotten to the mainstream. So I wanted to. I don't know, man. I want to take another look and see if these have grown on us at all.
I'm not. They can stay right there. I'm not feeling them.
We've
Just
seen a
too
lot
much.
of crazy hats this week, bro. A lot of
Cartoon,
crazy stuff this week.
I specifically saw the Boston one, and that was the one where I was like, okay, I can see the vision, but it's just like the rest of them.
Yeah.
the Seattle is cool. I get it, rain and stuff.
Oh, you need to peep this Philly, bro. It is painful.
Some of them are St. Louis look cool. Detroit look cool.
The Mets is okay.
Mets isn't terrible.
Hey, real fast, yeah. I'm
Wow.
gonna go ahead and hop out. Hopefully we can get Ty's screen fixed. I'm gonna try to work on it myself as well. I should be back on in about 15, 20 minutes. We're gonna head back to the crib, man. I should be able to hop on. So just give me a couple minutes, but I'm gonna go ahead and hop out real fast.
Hi.
I'll see you guys in a couple.
See ya. Bro, this okay. Yeah, what's next? Bro, this Philly.
Yeah. Oh,
You know what I'm looking at this Angels.
The Angels, nice, actually.
Angels is cool. Yeah, this Philly though.
I like that one. Nah, Philly's cool, but that Angels actually, I like that one.
Sosa, he's feet home. Go fix that. Yeah, Wolf, this Philly. Okay, all right. Oh, good perfect slide for Ty.
White Sox.
Okay. Try this. What's up, Ty?
Yep. I can see now.
You can see. Let's get it.
We talked about these a minute ago. We really didn't. We looked a couple of them, but Ty, do you what do you think about these logos? These cartoons.
These are fun. I like that the Philly Mets is cool. Braves is cool. Are they for kids or you have a very childlike vibe?
They probably are.
Probably are.
By the sticker, they might be a
Snapback.
A-frame, 950 or something. It's a snap.
Like
Sure.
Yeah, I know Exclusive did some fitted to these a while ago. I just seen the MLB put but I just seen some different accounts get their hands on these hats. These have been making their rounds again.
It's definitely a program hat. The Yankees wasn't bad. That was kind of cool. I like the concept. It's fun. I probably wouldn't wear one, but
I like the Angels.
Yeah, I like the Angels is cool.
That Philly is interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, our homie Outdot, he's doing the cash only 3.0. The
3.0. Wow.
This.
I like this one. It's real clean. Has a polo feel to it.
It does. Question, Ty. How you feel when creators just continue to 1.0 on it, 2.0, 3? When do you stop? Or when do you feel like it stops?
I mean, you don't stop. If the consumer keeps wanting it, you just keep doing it. It's also a way to just keep having fun with the same hat that people actually like without making the same hat over and over. But yeah, I mean, people want it. That's why he had to, run it back.
Yeah, run it back.
I'd rather than run back something new than keep doing pre-orders on the same hat.
I agree.
It keeps them thinking and trying something new.
Nah, this one's good. This one is clean.
Yeah.
Super.
I like this one.
And that pizza store, fire in Brooklyn.
My fit is dropped this weekend. And
Like
then
nice variety of hats. My boy John always has fun with the hats.
He made sure he throw for every consumer you need.
Yep. Yep. Any favorites for you all here?
I was actually going to ask Ty, what do you think about this conference all-star game? These, because I mean, shoot, we talk about your hats every week, and you're always doing the different hockeys with sometimes the hockey fights cancer, sometimes the normal colorways, but
Yeah.
like this is I think the first I've seen the all-star. I'm pretty sure that was like he's hooking it to the jersey. What do you think about that logo?
No, I like that. It just reminds me of something you would buy if you went to the stadium during an actual All-Star game. So I like the feel of those. I like the colors. It's vibrant. I'm with it.
Yeah, got some nice pastel in there. I like that.
That Nordiques at the top left might be one of my favorite. That old school logo. I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's a good logo.
Gold.
Ooh.
Korean Met script is, I believe that's a Met.
Yeah, that's for sure a mess.
Can't see the.
It's a Met.
Yeah, I really like that.
Korean Mets, yeah.
It has to. Is it a Korean player to play for the Mets? Maybe.
Probably, who's Korean playing? Oh,
Yeah, Just said he was going to get the bird. That's crazy. Can't believe that. Right, so that was my fits for Saturday. Ooh, and then Crown Legends.
there was a. Wow.
Oh, wow. Do you want to hold on to that question, or should we realistically want to wait for that, or do we want to take a second?
I mean, you can knock it out now if you want.
Let's do it.
I guess the first one would be I always was into hats and being able to actually make hats back in 06 when I first started making hats. So that's probably the first proudest moment, being able to do that.
06.
06.
And how did that come about?
At Leaders. I was at Leaders.
Working or you just?
Yeah, I worked at Leaders.
That's dope.
That's fine. Gentlemen still ain't share that one.
That's how I met. That's how I met him.
Nice.
And I was over at Leaders. Yeah.
Well, were you more in hats than sneakers, or sneakers over hats?
Both. Because my dad always wore a hat, so I just started wearing hats because of him. So, second moment is when I was able to go out to Buffalo and Irvine and create hats from scratch. That was pretty cool. I love being able to go through the fabric room and just pick out whatever I want to pick out and just create stuff.
And that was at the headquarters of Buffalo.
Yes. They had one in Buffalo and one in Irvine, California at one point. Then they just closed Irvine. Now they're just in Buffalo.
Nice.
Yeah. Third will be just being able to travel with the Hero Pack and be able to get people from those cities, those hats, versus them having to go online. That probably was super cool. I probably hit like 6-7 cities. So that was definitely up there.
My bad. That was that. Gotta come from my neck. I need a Seattle, but we'll talk about that. What's that Hero Pack? Woo! Definitely was a game changer.
Insane
for me.
So Those would be the three for sure.
I like that. I respect that. 2006. Woo! I was just graduating high school.
Cause I gotta wonder that too. So 2006, what was the process to mocking up a New Era hat?
Word, let's talk about it.
There was no mock-up. The rep came through, and you just built it right there. He had the swatches, and you just had to figure it out on the spot. He put it in, and they'll send you a CAD maybe like a week later. You go through and see if you need to make any changes, and just they send it off.
Without giving you no mids, just like that.
Oh, you'll get a mid.
Okay.
Yeah, you go through the mid, the PDF, see what you like, what you don't like, figure it out from there.
Yep. And this was like a big binder.
Yeah, he'd come through. He had a binder. Yep. No rep. His name was Frank Novelli. Now he's like way high up now, but he was that guy back in the day. Yep. He also had like it was the binder of the fabric and the thread, so you pick everything like right there.
Wow.
That's dope.
And that was your first time. Your first.
Yeah. First time making hats.
How was that feeling when Frank came through the store with that binder? Like, yo, Ty, you ready?
Man, we knocked it out so fast because we was just so excited to be able to actually make hats because we all like hats anyway.
What was the first hat? What was that first hat you gave Frank?
It was four. It was four leaders hats. There was a black one. There was like a multicolored blue one. What was the other two? And there was a very, very vibrant one. I can't think of the color, but it was like loud.
Okay.
Another one. Then the other one's like plain, but it was like for a variety of hats for sure. And we all sold out, and we just kept cranking them out. We probably ended up making about 500 hats, probably.
Wow. And then when did the MLB teams come in for you, at least?
MLB team came about 2009. 2009.
Same rep?
Same rep. Same process. If I would like see a logo, I'll say, hey, I want to use this logo. And then when he come, we'll just put it together just like that. Same way. Wow. We didn't do a whole bunch of MLBs though. We probably only did maybe like 10 altogether. Because our leaders had sold the best anyway, so we just roll with that.
How was that? Like, if you compare it, your first, your first mock-up, not mock-up, but just your first hat in 2006, where now you do mock-up. Like, what do you think for you was the most beneficial, I guess?
I think both work, honestly. Coming in with the binder or just sitting there creating just whatever color I want to use, and hopefully the rep can find something similar. But I'm so anal that I make sure everything's already ready when I send it over to him. So he just put it in and just send it back to me. And I usually just say, okay, let's roll with it.
Wow. That's that. Listen, I think that's crazy. Back in the days, guy coming to your store with a binder, like, listen, you better get your creative mind right here, because when I leave, I ain't coming back for 3 or 4 weeks,
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes I kind of have later on, I start getting ideas to do stuff to make it easier for us for when he sat down. But we started off just flowing, just going with it.
All right. I like that. Yeah, he's funny. And I'm pretty sure in leaders, because they sell sneakers, you started building your portfolio from there.
The sneaker portfolio or just what?
Just the sneaker portfolio, yeah.
Oh, no. I had shoes since high school.
Gotcha.
Like, I remember senior year, I didn't wear a pair of shoes twice the first 3 quarters. So, I had.
What's your sneaker your sneakers like as a Nike, Adidas, Asics, New Balance.
Everything. I don't discriminate. I grew up around East Bay magazine, so you saw it in there, you liked it. You didn't have to go to the store. You just saw every shoe at one time. You
I
pick it out
remember.
from there.
I love East Bay, man. You subscribe, you get that magazine in your mail.
Yeah. You
Put
had
those
like
put those SKU numbers to order. You know.
yeah, you had the internet in your hand right there. It's like
Wow. If you don't know, you don't know. It's one of those best resources at that time. I remember I
yeah.
grew up with eBay, so I loved it with sports. It had every baseball clique that I could think about.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm about to order some fire Nikes from here.
And I also had an older cousin who was into shoes already. So he was a break dancer, so he had all the cool shoes. So I always got to see what was cool and what was not. Then I had the aunt. She was youngest and she was spoiled by my grandma, so she had every shoe too. So
Oh, so you was fly. Every kick in the feet.
I didn't, they did. I just knew what was good and what was bad from them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Go ahead, John. We can continue looking at hands. We'll finish up. Some more questions.
Wrap it up for IG, and then we'll go to
Selena.
slides. But
Yeah, Captain Carlos.
Shout out to him. We definitely have him in the show.
Yeah. I probably hop by there on Saturday to grab this one. Yeah.
I think we've always spoken in the show that this inspo is top tier that a lot of people like to gravitate to, but it's one of those that doesn't really get boring if you do it right.
Yeah, for sure. And Selena has a cult following, so it's kind of hard to.
Exactly my point. So, and you know, one of my favorite logo, Bubble S. So,
yeah, I like that he switched it up with the monotone and the patch. I mean, the flower is a little different from the last time. I like that he didn't use the red rose.
the red.
White rose. Yeah.
It's like you said, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna change it up. I gotta do it different.
Yeah. You don't want to keep giving people the same thing over and over.
It's a clean Selena.
Yeah.
almost wrapping it up. Just New Air Buffalo and then Cap USA. I just thought this was crazy.
Pixel. Right? Like a Pixel 3D, no?
Mm-hmm.
I think a Pixel later would be cool, kind of like a Bo Jackson type thing. From
Hey, I remember that game.
Yeah. I can't tell what these are.
That's my guy Matchy. Always doing some creative stuff.
We'll just wrap it up with Cap USA.
Ooh. What's the inspo?
Hold on.
Buried treasure. That's funny. Everything is treasure lately, huh? Everything is treasure lately.
Yeah, both have a summertime feel to them.
Yeah, teal.
Kind of remind me of Arizona tea, the colors.
Spring training come out. What type of hat? This one's alright. I like this one.
This one's crazy.
Yeah, this one's
colors on this are.
Teal breeze and the brown visor.
All right, and that was earlier today. It's available. All right, that's it for IG.
2 years. How long you guys been on here with the show?
Since we first started.
Me, Leisure, yep.
Yeah. Jordan, myself, Big Bro, and Justin.
It was 4 of us, yep.
Oh, nice.
You know, we felt like we just needed to come here and just talk our stuff.
Yeah.
And just just give people different perspectives of different things that we see in the hat community.
Yeah, for sure.
And we like doing it.
Every Thursday, y'all here. So
I will just do a couple more drops, and first, of course, it's got to be Ty, your drop from today.
Oh, now let's talk about this.
oh,
Let's talk about this. I like this. Is it the East State Sales Collection, right?
yeah, it was inspired by estate sales and things you would find at the estate sale. So this one was Fine China inspired. Yeah.
What made the East State spark this idea to you? Because this is interesting to me.
At first, I had the idea to do a toile hat, but it was just going to be like a toile hat. But I wanted to figure out a way to tell a story with it and keep it going and make it a series. So this would be the first series from the estate sales pack, and there's more estate themed stuff that I'm doing coming after this one. So if you think of estate sale, you got you can find like random old radios, trinkets, and all kind of stuff. So all kind of lanes you can go with that, and I have a few solid ones that's going to be pretty cool to see on a hat.
I like that. You said something. You mentioned something about like it was a long list of like sitting on like fabrics and textures. Why was this like the right moment to bring out this fine inspiration pattern?
I didn't want to. I was trying to find a 12 print in the system, well, not the system, but in the catalog through New Era, but they didn't have anything that was suitable.
Okay.
So we decided to just make our own print. So everything is like that print is custom. You can't find it. You can't get it anywhere just through us. Jeez. And the crazy thing is, there's a crazy minimum when you're doing a custom like this. So we made a decent amount of these. I also made sure to make double of the blue, so I know everybody's gonna kind of go for the blue, and those still end up going. And it was a lot of these, so it's crazy that they end up moving. I appreciate everyone who picked one up.
No, that's good, man. And being that it's Hat Club, like how do you feel just collaborating with them? Something that is personal and just like culture driven to this.
No, when they asked me, I was like, oh, this might be a challenge. So I took it as that. So I'm gonna do what I do, just do it better. Let y'all see what I do. That's all it was.
I like that. I'm gonna do it better.
I don't have a team. It's just me creating this stuff. So
my favorite of this pack, and I'm not really big on NBA hats, but there's Kings. I mean those Landry. Oh my god.
Kings. Yeah, the King is the only two-tone, which is it works because when you usually see a King's hat, it's usually mostly black. So that's why I went with the black visor on there and kept the green, keep it kind of classic.
That's my favorite. That two-tone is fire.
A little bit of silver in the. Wait, I got one here. It's a little silver in the front logo. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little silver in there. Then the back here.
Hockey.
Then the cool thing is none of them will be the same. They all printed different, so everybody have a different hat. So you get a 1-in-1 and a custom print.
Wow.
Look at that. Two things with one hat. Look at that.
Yeah, so when you see people post a picture, you always see somebody's different. You might see the car on more of the car, more of the fence, more of the palm trees.
So essentially, being that is 1-in-1 print layout, like, do you think it adds like more of a storytelling?
Yeah, because everyone can look at like, oh, let me see what you got on your hat. Then it's a conversation piece already. But then when you see the person next to you has a different one, you're like, oh, I wish I had that one, or mine looks better than yours. It just keeps the conversation going.
Nah, I like this. This collection. This collection is just the inspo threw me off, but in a good way. Like I'm like, huh?
Yeah, and then we shot. I found like this lady's crib. It was like estate looking. It was like old, but had like really cool stuff going on. So we found a house, went there, shot the video, shot the pictures, and it worked. It came together.
No, I love it. I love it. I think these are like these graphics are unique. And if you got your hand on them, shit, good job. This definitely is one of those pieces that is wearable. If you want to collect them as well, you got a 3-piece collection. If you got 1 out of 3, it's still great hats.
Yeah, I kind of created because people can just go for like that one hat they want. I didn't want everybody to try to get all 3. They all got like different things in them that make people want them. The blue, the burgundy, and the 2-tones. Like it worked. A lot of people who go to Dodger games and like going crazy about the LA one just because it's like that Dodger blue.
This is good. This is a Sunday afternoon game. I'm throwing this hat on.
And I wore it to the game, and people was like stopping me and asking me about it. So I thought that was pretty cool too.
We know how Dodgers fans are. When they see the LA hats, man, they go crazy.
For sure.
Nah, I love it. I love this. I love this drop. Jordan, which one's your favorite?
I can't. I don't even know if I can pick. Ty, to me, this is. I mean, you and Hat Club is the biggest hat collaboration. I mean, a person in a store. I mean, it doesn't get bigger than regular old Ty and Hat Club. This is just a crazy drop, and whoever got it, it's going to be an art piece. But if I had to, I don't know which one I'd pick. Give me Kings because the hockey hats are new, and I'll rock the black one. But no, this I don't even know. All 3 of these hats are great, and the fine china print is next level.
Yeah.
Just the theme, like when you go out to LA, there's just so much things that garage sells, vintage sells. Like, so just for you to have that theme was crazy.
Yeah.
Didn't expect it.
Yeah, something different. I didn't want to. I see a lot of cartoons and a lot of those, but I wanted something outside of the box that people probably wouldn't think of. Probably no reason people were like, oh, I want a fine China hat. But then you see it's like, oh, it kind of makes sense by tricking it out to make it themed just for LA on the graphic.
The videos were good. The marketing was good.
Yeah, I kind of
wanted you found that lady's house. It's just like
the video came out super dope. It didn't really have a hat club feel. That's what I was going for. I wanted it to feel like you just stumble upon it, like, oh, what's this? You don't even know what they're selling until you start seeing the hats. Like, oh, it's a hat in there. Like, all right.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah. Man, the guy G, he did a good job shooting the photos, and the videos came out dope.
Are these dropping at Hat Club LA again? When is their are they going to be able to get these in person? I was a little confused because I know the online drop was today.
They went in store.
LA is getting.
LA was today also.
So in the store as well?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure what's left, but they definitely had some today. I had a few people tag me in their pictures.
That's fire.
Shoot. Yeah, Big Bro definitely would have been down there if he wasn't in PR right now. Yeah, these were crazy.
So the next ones will be
craziest.
Different teams, different cities. But it won't be fine China.
It won't be fine China. You heard that.
Next one is crazy.
Now I can't wait. I can't wait for the second part now.
Just getting samples together now, and it'll be rolling.
I love that. I think it gives me like Kodak vibes, films back in black and white, but then now you turn it into color. That's the type of print I like. Fire.
Guys over at Neo Pasadena, it's they're doing 2 Astros hats. I know Vab was in on one, and I'll just double check if it was. Okay, so. But I love this script.
Yeah, the colors look good on that one.
I like that one.
Yeah. Is the other one charcoal or is it black?
Both are Vav. Graphite crown and brim, and it's a purple. The purple UV with a blue button.
Like purple or sparkling grape, either one. It look good. I'm really curious how you did the batterman on that one. But
Instagram.
They both look good though.
I like them.
Hold up. One of my favorite Astros patches for sure.
Oh, the 45. The 45, yeah.
They have some clean patches all around, so it's kind of hard to mess up an Astros patch.
I mean, I always say they easily top 3.
And the sleeper is the Twins. They got some good patches too.
Twins, I tell people that too. The Twins are good. They got good. They in my top 10.
But the White Sox might be the top 3 worst.
Ah! Listen, man. But it's one of those staple teams that me being from New York, you had to wear a White Sox hat. Don't matter. Like it was definitely a staple logo that we rocking. White Sox, Colorado Rockies. Even though the top 3, like you said, worst, but it's one of those staple hats that you gonna wear it. We're gonna wear it.
Well, not the logo, the side patches.
The side patches.
Yeah.
They're not all. They're not all.
They got maybe like 3 good ones.
Great.
Everything else is just not that great. But we make it work though. We make it work.
Hey, y'all, bringing up our one of our other co-hosts, our guy from Chicago, Gentleman Soul.
My brother. How's everybody?
What up, man?
What's going on?
Regular. So.
What's going on?
What up?
Yeah.
What you got?
Well, my brother on here, so I had to wear one of his.
Yeah, I see.
Who's that?
I think this is one of your first ones I got.
And brim?
Satin brim.
Satin button.
Satin button. Yep.
Mm-hmm. With that burgundy on the front.
Yeah. This was the one you did. Was this based on the
uniform?
Uniform. Right. Okay.
One of the throwback uniforms they wore one day.
Yeah.
Some years ago.
You don't mind being from Chicago and just doing any teams, right? You're not that one of those rivals sports person.
I grew up collecting baseball cards, so I was more so a fan of players and teams. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we hear y'all. Justin back.
Come back. Had on the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Big Bro's Knicks.
Kryptonite.
Jay, I don't know what this comment means.
New York on the baddie side to my boy. Supporting through the controversy, you know. I was watching the show while I was driving, and I seen you guys talking about some stuff. I guess we'll get into it though when we get into the Ty segment. I had some questions for Ty for sure. But what's this right here, Jordan?
Shout out to our homie Illis Curves. He's dropping this at 81 Shop. You know, down in Houston, doing a Space Cowboys this Halo hook.
Okay.
I get the theme.
I wanna love it. I wanna love it, but
Something's not clicking.
Yeah.
I think it's the camo. Camo is not really Halo, really. So I feel like the camo kind of is throwing it off a little bit. I think it's the camo, literally, because this. I'm trying to. I'm picturing this without the camo. Oh my gosh, that logo is spot on. Looks like Halo for sure.
No,
but the
I like
camo
the
doesn't really hit for Halo, in my opinion.
I see that.
Yeah, I think it's camo for me.
Yeah, because there's no camo in Halo, right? It's not camo.
Not that I remember.
Yeah, I haven't played the first one in a while, but yeah, I don't remember camo. But outside of that, it's spot on. Outside of
if this was literally all black hat,
Yep.
same color scheme, but all black,
yeah,
this shit would hit different. I'm not gonna lie, because the blue and green color combo is great, and it really looks like Halo. But the camo, to me, throws it off slightly.
I'm with you there. But the camo, he probably just wanted to do something.
Try something. That's nasty work too. That's nice. That baddie, I like that. See that, but that's we got Age in the comment. Age is saying he likes the camo. You know what I'm saying? So it's everybody feels differently about things.
I always love camo. It's camo. It's I mean,
camo gives it a different feel. I see what he was trying something different. So.
Yeah, I can see the vision. I definitely see the vision. It just throws it off a little bit for me.
Yeah. I can respect people saying the camo is cool, but for me, the camo throws it off. But the hat itself is.
He did great.
Like, I love this look. The look of the hat, I really do like it a lot. The camo for me is what kind of is like
Yeah.
The camo. Let's put it like this: the camo doesn't make it bad; it just makes it regular. Like the hat would have been really good. I feel like camo makes it not really good. It just makes it like a good hat, like regular.
Yeah, it's still a good hat. Yeah, it's a good hat. It's just like you said, it was all black.
Yeah, all black would have been it.
Yeah, all black.
I think all black for sure.
All tonal, baby.
Yeah, the tonal, but with the same color scheme, but just tonal.
Yeah,
oh my gosh, because that Space Cowboy would have popped so crazy on if this was all black.
Is this Illa's first hat?
No.
No.
Oh, wait, this is
Illis.
This is Illis.
This is Illis.
This is Illis from Keep It a Beat.
But it's not his first hat though.
No. This is no. That's Illis. Illis is the
I'm sorry.
He's a dude from Philly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought this
he lives over and he does. Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
He does shit with over and.
I like it though. I like it. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad hat at all, but I think all black would have made it take it to another level.
Yeah, the colors are good. The all black would have just made the colors pop even more.
Yep.
Yeah, this is cool though. I like it though. Xbox theme, Halo theme. It's a good theme. It's spot on to the theme.
And last is Perseides lineup. I know Nadi did a pack. I know Gat has a Tampa Bay. But at that has a Houston. Get a closer look. Hold on.
I think the Falcons is sneaky.
I like both of those White Sox. What's the Michael Vick?
That's a sneakily. I don't know if that's a sneaky good hat. That's like a hat that you wouldn't expect to be good because it's a Falcons hat. You're like, oh, it's just a Falcons hat, but It's executed well.
Yeah,
I like this.
The old logo.
Gold outline, red button.
Mm.
Good draft patch.
Yeah, I like this.
That's clean.
You staring? It's like coffee chat right now.
It's my guy right there. Listen, if you're from Atlanta, they'll go crazy for this hat.
This hat right here, I gotta actually send it to my boy. My boy's a big Falcons fan. I'm gonna have to send him this
Bro.
this is...
Yeah, that one's clean.
I think even New Orleans fans would like this one.
So yeah, this is a good one. I like it.
Yeah, I like this hat.
Yeah, this is fire. Ooh.
It's like the second Raiders I've seen in the last month that I'm actually liking.
So red button, I like the red button Raiders because it's so unique to it. Like, why would it have a red button? You know. But sometimes, in my opinion, that's like what makes it better. Like, why would that be there? But it is, and it makes it nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that front logo. The shield's always clean.
Mm-hmm.
What was the message? Who's the wide receiver that they got?
Who the Falcons? I mean, the Raiders.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, they just picked on not too long ago. But he said a funny quote. It don't matter. He said it don't matter where the Raiders at. Vegas, here, playing for the Raiders, baby. I'm like, that's word.
Hey, he definitely got a following.
Oh, Amari Cooper? Was it Amari?
Yeah. Amari Cooper. Okay. Yeah, Amari Cooper.
Got the 5'10", 7'10".
Yeah, he definitely got a following. No matter. I like this one.
I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Amari. Yeah.
Oof.
Hey, Gat, bro.
This was Gat.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay,
yeah, this right here, fire. Ty, how you feel about football hats?
No, I like football hats. I have a few. I don't make them too often, just maybe like during the season. But
yeah, I like this.
But I'll say it for you, Ty. But when he make them, he make them.
Buccaneers, right? Buccaneers. Yeah.
They don't want to be like the Raiders.
Yeah, low key. I thought it was
the Raiders
at first. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The hook,
jackass hook,
spot on.
That's black camo on the brim, right?
Yeah.
That black
definitely got the Jordan vibes.
Are you okay with the black camo here versus the green camo on the other one?
What do you? Yeah, I'll take this black camo. I'll take this black camo.
All right, now that you say that, low key, even if he would have did black camo,
yeah, it would have been.
If you would have black camo to tie it all into say like the military aspect of the game, that would have been fire too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it this a lot. I think that black camo, I think it's low key a cheat code though. I feel like it's hard to make a hat with that and it be a bad hat.
That is true. I haven't seen one black camo hat I don't like.
This is the black on black, the black cat. Yeah, makes sense.
I like this pewter. No, this is good. I like just clean, just with a little tints of metallic. All right, not too crazy.
For me, like this is the type of hat that I wouldn't do because I'm just not a fan of all black things. Even
I'm wearing this every day.
Even sneaker wise, I'm not crazy about the black hats. But
huh?
Yeah, I need color, bro. I do.
We gotta get you a pair then. We gotta get you.
I need no. Listen, I have pair of black hats. I'm just saying that I'm not crazy. Even like anything all black, I'm not crazy about. I need like I'm a person that I need color.
Baby blue.
I'm not a fan of all black. And the hat looks good. The pewter looks amazing. It's a good balance. You know what I'm saying? The pewter separates from the black. It looks good. But I wouldn't go away to buy it.
Nah, I'm still hurt. You just said no to Black Cat threes. What?
I'm just saying that I don't. I understand them. They're definitely fire, but yeah, like what Age says, I feel like they're slightly overrated.
I'll
I
give you
think
Black,
I think they're overrated because of the hype. But all
Black
Black
Cat
threes?
threes. No, Black Cat
All
threes. Hold on, Black Cat threes. I'll give you overrated. Black Cat fours is
Yeah,
different.
05.
No, fours
Black
overrated,
Cat
but
4 is
threes?
going crazy.
Threes overrated. Black Cat threes overrated. Black Cat fours, that's different.
Y'all do the 4s over the 3s.
Yeah, that's different.
Fours are insane, but I'm just saying it is slightly.
See, this hat, I would like this hat if it was a White Sox hat because
with the patch,
that patch is for the year the Sox beat the Astros.
Yeah. Oh, so this is a losing patch.
Yeah, maybe perfect if it was White Sox.
Oh, you guys know losing patches. You know, I don't love losing patches either. I didn't even know it was a losing patch until you said it, but I don't really like it.
We need those Black Cats.
But
any fours undefeated.
All right, Ty, you're a guy that does super crazy colorways. We just seen what you did for Hat Club. How do you feel about a hat like this?
The loser patch, I'm not crazy about. I think the square patch that we saw on the Neo Pasadena hat, I think that would have worked better with this one.
Oh, the 2004. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm okay with this. This probably would look even better in person with the pewter and the black.
With the black fours, yeah, all day.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
I love this. I just wish it was a White Sox hat. That's the only thing I don't like about it. The White Sox hat, perfect.
Yeah, I'm not mad about this one.
You know, y'all know I can't support any Houston hat.
Oh no.
Is it Broncos hat?
I'm digging the old school logo.
Yeah, same. Black always good.
This is like the third old school logo Bronco hat we've seen in like the last couple weeks.
I like the color.
Which I like. I like that.
Oh, that was pleasant. That was a pleasant surprise. Okay.
Damn.
It's this new thing where you can't use the red, white, and blue NFL logo no more. You got to like change the colors. So weird.
Oh, you have to?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's what I saw. NHL too. You can't keep the black and orange like the OG.
Oh,
yeah, that sucks for me.
Interesting.
I like the OG baddies on my hat, so I'll do OG.
I like it. Well, as long as they don't change it for the MLB, we good.
Yeah.
Ty, did they have any reason for that?
No.
Licensing probably, right?
I was making a hat and they tell me, hey, you can't use the original logo.
Okay.
That's a new thing. It wasn't always like that.
I like this Bronco hat.
Why they got the modern logo on the side and the old school on the front? Mismatch errors. What's that? 19? I can't even see.
If we do this.
All right there.
Hey, love to see all the football hats coming out for right in time for season, man.
Yeah.
Are the Broncos going to be good this year?
I thought he's with the Bo Jackson though.
Huh? Is Bo Nix still the quarterback?
Bo Nix is still the quarterback.
Hell no.
That's my answer right there.
Second-year player.
That's my answer right there.
30 years old.
I'm just not a Bo Nix fan. I know people I like this.
Yeah.
I can see people wearing this to the game.
Yeah, for sure.
You might get punched in the head by the other team, but
I'm not gonna lie, this is dope, man. I really like the H. This Houston H reminds me of like an MLB logo in a way, so I kind of like it. And Ty, now that I would like to hear what you think about this. I personally, this like regular logos as the side patch, like a regular team logo as the side patch.
Depending on the logo, it can work sometimes, but I'm okay not doing it.
Yeah, like for this one, I feel like it's a little weird.
This is like a fan hat for sure.
Yeah, because like this H is dope as hell. If I just seen this H,
I'm
but it had
wearing
a
that.
regular NFL side patch or a different type of side patch, I would really like it. The
I'm,
Texans side doesn't do it for me.
I'm wearing this though with the jersey though.
With a CJ Stroud jersey,
like that. Yeah. Let me just respond to Jay real quick. Yeah, he did okay in fantasy, but you replace that, give any other quarterback that defense, and they'd be a lot better. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, hold on. I mean, if you got a 1-man quarterback league, good luck on that one.
You give any decent quarterback that defense that the Broncos have.
That is true.
There's a reason why Bo Nix transferred from the SEC to the Pac. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a reason.
Good. Defense is good. You're right. I'll give you that one.
There's a reason.
On that end.
Ty, are you everything Chicago?
I didn't hear you.
Oh, fan like sport wise, are you everything Chicago?
Yes.
And you watch football?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. I might have some.
Yo, your boy Caleb don't do his thing. I'm leaving him right there again. Just letting y'all know.
Hey,
I have faith on him.
I haven't looked into any of the football yet. I'm gonna wait till the season starts. I don't want to know who can cut. I just want to start the season when everybody starts.
I don't know what that comment means. Who's the donkeys?
I don't think boost.
The donkeys.
Hold up.
That man was looking crazy in USC, throwing bullets. I need him to, I'm a big fan of him. So hopefully his sophomore year he plays a lot better. I'm just saying.
Hey, we with you. We hope you play a lot better.
Now, I feel like he has the ability to do a lot better this year. He's a good quarterback.
Football hats, naughty hats.
Wait, that's naughty? Did we talk about that one?
Yeah, all those that other pack was his too, and then this is
double green. What am I trying to say? Sneaky two-tone green. a sneaky two-tone green. What's that eggshell? What's that name? What's the name of that color?
Yeah, seashell.
Seashell.
No. Seashell.
Is that seashell?
Seashell's the color of the front. Right?
Yeah. Front logo seashell with the green. I have a hat like this. I have mocked up. I might have to switch it up because I feel like something is
missing.
Something's missing. It's a good hat for sure. I like the two-tone green, but something
the button.
Missing. Maybe the button.
And I feel like
maybe we're so used to different color buttons now that
I gotta do more with the patch coloring, just to give it a more of a pop.
Yeah, I like this hat, but I think if they had a different color button, it would have been like even harder.
I like this hat, man. I'm a big fan of green. Green is one of my favorite colors. I'm a fan of the green. Something about it though. I need something. I can't tell what it is though. Sometimes you see a hat and like something that could have made it just slightly better, but I can't tell because it is good. So it's not like in a situation where it's not good.
Maybe because it's a solid logo and it's wider, so it might throw you off a bit.
Yeah. Maybe it's the side patch too. I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's a couple better logos that could have been used. I don't know. It's a good hat though. I like this.
Grove Street 510-710. Yep, and then also did that other pack on Wednesday, and then fitted that on Thursday.
He did the 2 White Sox one. That was yesterday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, those
were.
Yes, those were. All right, that's it for hats this week.
Perfect.
Good hats.
There's a lot of crazy hats this week.
Yes, good stuff.
What we got? Weed, you got something for us?
Yeah, go ahead. You start with your question. We was talking.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys already know. Like I said, we are very, very excited to have Ty this week. So I guess right off the bat, Ty, coming into the community, like I said, 2 years ago now, well, which I was in the community a little bit before, obviously, we started the podcast, but you would be a name that always came up in conversation. When we first started the show, we like to talk about a lot of about resale, right? Like when hats was really reselling, and people were going crazy for hats. And for you, you were one of the first designers that I seen that was like having your hats resell at crazy, dollar amounts for hats, especially. You know what I'm saying? For a hobby like hats, and to see hats resell, how does that, when you seen that going on, how did that like kind of make you feel, or what was kind of the thought process with that? Did you have a feeling that was going to happen, or was it kind of a surprise?
It was a surprise, but also when I was traveling, the hat was retailing for 100. So if you buy for 100, you want to make any money, you're gonna have to raise the price. So part of it came from that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And you said retail for 100. Cause I can't remember off the top of my head, but were those FNFs? Some of those,
no,
or did you always do through a store?
no, I would always do it myself, and I would travel to somewhere else or someone's store and sell them there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was
Okay.
no FNFs for those.
Yeah. Out of those hats in the beginning, which one was there any that you felt like, because you seen it happen, you were like, oh, this one is going to be even crazier, or vice versa? Was there any that you were surprised that, how popular it became?
No, not really. I think the Brooklyn was the one that I really loved, and I was glad that everybody like really loved that one the most. So I was kind of excited about that. But the Brooklyn and the Oakland was probably like my two favorite. The first one was the Oakland with the two-tone green visor and UV. Then the Brooklyn was the one they released around Christmas 2022. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And Weege, do you want to talk about kind of? I guess that's a good transition to kind of the beginning.
Hold on, because I got a question for Ty. So, when I came into the hat community, I had just missed your Ty Matches Hero Pack. I didn't even know that was your pack until people was just going crazy for it. And I'm like, yo, who Seattle hat is this? That was my favorite hat out of the whole entire pack. The Seattle was just. How did you even come up with that pack? Because I think your pack, that Heroes pack, shook up the entire community.
What happened was the first hat was Oakland. I wanted something to mimic Ricky Henderson's like dirty jersey when he was like sliding to the bases. So that's where the color came from. And I wanted the white to just be like just something clean and just pops off. And then for some reason, that one's so good. Like, you know what? I should just make another color just because I really like how clean these hats look. And then it just kept going and going from there. I kept figuring out a way to like play with different logos to keep it mostly white and just make it work.
Every hat is fine. I mean, it just happens I'm biased on like Seattle, and it's just super duper clean. Do you think down the line you'll come out with something similar to that Heroes pack?
No,
nah.
Only because it wasn't planned. It just like happened.
It happened.
Yeah. So if something else just sparked like that, and that'd be cool. If not, it's all right. I kind of did like a 2.0 hero of a Blackhawks hat for Chilios, since he's from Chicago. So I did like two hats, hero 2.0-ish for two Chicago people. One was Donovan McNabb, and the other one was going to be Chilios. Actually,
oh yeah, let me see that.
Chilios one was it's kind of like the same premise with the mostly the white the patch on there.
It's clean. That's clean.
Then the button, I went with a jersey mesh similar to the jerseys they I wore. So it's a white jersey button on there. then gold and green. And then there's a Phillies coming similar with the Vegas gold and the green and stuff like that.
Well,
I do say that just that inspo of the Ricky Henderson white, I think, because people were scared, using putting white as a logo. It's really like,
Yeah, more so you see them on like a team hat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you did all of them, it was like, nah, he just knew what he was doing. Like, if it was accidental or not, that pack was on point.
And they were all like team colors too. It wasn't nothing crazy. Team colors.
It just, when you looked at it, it was like something out of different. Like, nah, I need that. Like, that's how super duper clean each one you made was just fire.
And the patches all had like metallic hits in them, like before metallic was like going crazy. So it stood out when you saw them in person for sure.
Listen, I'm wearing that hat. If I'm in high school, junior high school uniform, I'm wearing that hat. It don't matter. I'm wearing that hat. That's the type of vibe it gave me. Somebody asked if it's true that the Jackie Robinson patch can't be used anymore. Ty.
That's true. Now they use the one with the Dodgers on top of it.
Okay.
Interesting.
So,
but that's fine. Please, we can leave that patch. We can leave that patch alone.
Yeah, they murdered that patch.
They did.
It was good. It was good for a long time. It had its run.
I got beef with that patch, but it's all right though. Whoever did me dirty with that patch, but it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, it had a time. There was a time that I think every Jackie Robinson patch that came out, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this hat is crazy," and then it just kept happening, and I'm like, "Okay,
yeah,
we need to relax."
Justin, you wanted to go in the beginning, my fault. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean, I kind of just want to start in the beginning. So, because you said that with the sellouts, like you weren't, you $100 retail. So the people, the thing about us, our podcast, is that we have people who are from. It's very diverse in terms of our people who watch us. So we got people who've been watching. They come from views from the vault off the dome, and they watch us as well. But then we also have a group of people who this is their first experience of hat community in general. So I guess let's start with how was it even possible for you to be able to go and sell a hat for $100 retail and know that you were able to do that? Because I want to basically start there. Like, what started that? Where did you start with the hats and kind of just go?
Trying to think. What was the first city? First city was Houston. I did Houston because I remember my guy Icons. I didn't know him then, but he flew out to Chicago to buy my first Astros hat. I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I feel like I need to go to Houston because Houston people must really love their hats, and I got to thank him for actually coming to Chicago to actually buy my hat. So the hero, the drop, I flew out there. I got a homie who had the store out there. Did it at his shop. I had the Astros and the Rangers. Told people I'd be there. They pulled up. I had maybe like 100-something hats, and they was lined up. So that's when I knew that Houston was real, and they care about their hats, and they pull up.
They do.
They be outside.
They be outside, Houston people. For sure.
So okay. That's a start.
Okay, and then even let's even go before that. What even got you into designing hats in general? What was the start of who Ty is?
Always into clothing, footwear, headwear. Always been into that. I went to school for fashion merchandising and marketing, so I was always into making and creating my own things. Then while I was at Leaders, our homie was the New Era rep. And we kept bugging him into like, man, we just make our own Leaders hats. And one day he came through and said, yo, with that binder, and we just got to work. And that was like 06, and we just never stopped. And I was at Leaders from 06 to 2014. And like I said, we made over 500 hats with him, with our Leaders logo, and only maybe like 12 sports teams. So it was all like, yeah. So that's when a lot of like streetwear stores were doing it all in hats, and it was all like pretty cool. Like Goodfoot, Goodfoot out of Toronto made some really good hats. Some guys in Seattle was making good. Huff was making good hats. So we was like,
Yeah.
along with them, making our own custom hats. We have a line every week.
That was
People,
fire.
yeah, and people knew me for liking stuff, so that's where it came from. And then,
Interesting.
yeah,
I
now,
got mom and pop vibes. You feel me?
yeah, and I left Leaders in 2014, and I was making my own, doing more of my own clothes, and I was making my own New Era hats for my brand. So I was finding like weird materials they would use in there, and just make my own all things regular hats. And then I was making my hats through Stash because Stash had a New Era account. And then one day I was like, man, let's just make some fitted hats because I ain't seen none I liked in a while. So I'm just gonna make some of these through their store. And then just never stopped. Just been doing it ever since then. That was like 2020. Yeah, 2020. 2021. 2021 was like when early 2021 the first hat came. But at the end of 2020, my boy Matt at corporate in Cincinnati, he asked me to make some hats for him. And that's when my sports team bug hit me again. Like, no, I need to just go ahead and just make some more because I need more hats. I made some Cincinnati Reds hats for him down there. Well, then I started using my Stash Connect because they had an account they wasn't really using. Now I was just making my all things regular hats from there. So
Word. Okay. I think that's interesting because you might be one of the first people that we've had the pleasure of interviewing that actually. So a lot of people are. This is like a hobby, right? Like designing as a hobby, but you literally went to school for fashion, right? Is
yes.
so for you, like this, even though it's a community and it's you're making this happen for people who are doing the hobby, for you this is like kind of your way of life with fashion that you just turned it into being able to make fitted hats with it as well.
Yeah, it's still a hobby. It is an outlet for me to. I shop, so this is a way for me not to have to buy a hat. I can just make it myself.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how I look at it. This is just me. I want a blue hat, so I'm gonna make me a blue hat, and hopefully somebody else likes this blue hat.
Yeah, I mean that's a very humble way of thinking. Usually I feel like there's not. I mean, your hats obviously are pretty much gonna sell out for the most part, from what I've seen. But I feel like it's crazy to think about having someone in the community that is like from the background of fashion, and it makes sense why you have been so successful having that background.
I think coming from a retail background, I'm able to think as I'm different consumers who's
Yeah.
wanting something to buy. So I try to look at through their lens as well.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Todd, what you think is the next silhouette sneakers trending in the next 2 years, 3 years?
Sneakers are very fickle right now. I don't think the consumer knows what they want, nor does the corporations know what they want to do. So everybody's all over the place right now. So the best thing to do is catch it on sale and wear it.
Yeah.
No, for real. Listen, I see some A6 on sale. Oh yeah, they were bright. Hold on, I need these.
JD Sports be having them on.
Yes, JD Sports.
Yeah, you can find some good stuff.
Back to school sale, baby. I'm with that.
I think the classics are always going to be there. The Air Force Ones. That's usually my go-to because they're gonna never go out of style.
Yeah.
Listen, I think everybody that has spoke to that's not from New York, that's their number one answer to me. I'm going Air Force One, classic, clean. I hear that. Listen,
I really do feel like these runners that are so popular right now, I feel like they are going to be popular for a long time. Cuz runners have always been there. They've always been there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now we made the mainstream, but I remember having ASIC runners for running. but they're the same sneakers that are popular now, but they were literally, for only people who ran. And when I first joined military, and I'm gonna date myself a little bit, but I joined Air Force in 2015. They were giving out free pairs of Asics to every single person joining boot camp. Like if you were in boot camp, you got a free pair of ASIC runners. And I'm talking about the ASIC runners that are so popular right now. Like that was the ASIC runners I had in 2015. But being a young kid from Harlem, New York, I'm like, what the hell are these? Like, what are these that they giving us? You know what I'm saying? But I think that they're a shoe that because they've always been around, now they just got mainstream. I feel like they could potentially stay in style because they've always been around,
Yeah, runners always have their time, then they go away. I remember when the Asics was pretty big again back in like 2011, and Ronnie Fieg was doing a bunch of them. There's a bunch of collabs back then. Then they kind of like faded away, and now they back again. So I think runners always come and go.
Yeah, for sure. And do you design sneakers?
I do make shoes. I do.
Wow.
I do a lot of stuff on Nike ID, but I also do a lot of consultant stuff with my buddy over at Nike Basketball. So I do a lot of stuff with him also.
So, boy, his Nike ID collection is crazy.
But is it the same Nike ID like back in the days where you could really get crazy? Because I know when they first dropped that perk, I remember.
Yeah, they've toned it down because back then it would take maybe like 2 months. Now it takes maybe like 2.5 weeks.
Yep.
With the same perks and stuff, like the same.
They trimmed it down a lot, so you don't have as many options. But
exactly.
The benefit is that you get them back faster. So I guess it was a trade-off.
Man, I like the opposite, man. Take 3 months. Take 3 months. Because I remember the
consumer probably was like, "Yo, these shoes take too long to make," and they figure out a way to get them faster, but you get less options.
Nah, they had every crazy option. I'm like, yo.
I still make a pair probably once a month. I don't make them as often because they don't change the colors like they used to. The palette is kind of weak, so I just get bored and just make some just because I want to buy something.
And does Nike have those type of platinum tier?
No, he just drop it on there for everyone.
Yeah. Also, so Team Jordan be having a live where you could just go in there and just see. I'm about to sign with Team Jordan, y'all. My bad. That's it. I'm signing with Team Jordan.
Facts. But Ty, so back to the hats a little bit. Where you at with it now? We see that you have drops obviously pretty frequently. At what point for you do you feel like is there going to be a point where you're going to feel like, or I guess have there ever been a point where you've gotten pretty bored with it, or is it something that you've continued to always love? And has there been any obstacles or hurdles where you had to be like really locked in because you were like, damn, that I'm done with hats, and then something brought you back, or you feel like you just always had the love for it?
I always had the love for it. I also don't try to do too much at once. I would maybe do some here and there and just space it out so I don't get bored with it. But I also know I'm running out of space, so I need to chill out a little bit. So, I'll be doing it until forever, probably just because I just love making stuff.
Yeah. And for collabs, do you feel like, okay, we see the Hat Club collab. How often are places I don't know if you can say too much about it, but are places reaching out to you often for collabs and you kind of just pick and choose, or is it not really, like that? You just kind of stay committed to where you're at?
Yeah, I kind of just do my own thing. I'm really not crazy about collab because I'm not really into like working with people, only because I know what I want. I know what I want to do, and I don't be liking other like outside voices.
Yeah.
It's not a bad. I commend people who are able to like do it, but some reason I just not able to do it that good. But the Hat Club worked. They gave me like free reign, so that was pretty cool.
That's fine, man.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. Same thing when I did the socks project last year. It was similar. It let me just do what I want and just like run it through.
Now you know, Ty be going to those meetings. Listen, if I don't do what I want to do, I'm walking out this door.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. Tell Ty, you got it. It's all freelance. You got it. You got it.
Usually, like if I do it and I show them, they're like, "Oh, okay, they'll get it." Versus them like tell me like what they want to do. So
shit,
it's work. It's work.
Before they drop
grateful.
any teams, he's like, "Look at this. Oh my, I feel you." Ty, you always mention that you know that you like hats that tell stories. Do you have a favorite hat that has a meaningful story or a story that you actually like?
That I've made?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think all of mine are pretty personal for me. I think probably one of my favorite one is the one I did for Japan when I was out there last year. It was a kind of a almost like a patchwork with the colors because it kind of reminded me of the buildings where I was staying at. It was like a couple charcoals, gray, black, like pink socks logo, American side patch. That one probably was like up one of my favorite. Also, the Jackie Robinson that was based off the uniform from the Jackie Robinson Museum.
Oh,
just because I like Jackie Robinson.
That's my guy right there. That's my guy.
Yeah, but most of them mean something. I might not say what it means on all of them, but most of them do mean something.
Fine.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite White Sox hats.
That's the one you said you don't have.
No, I have that one.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
That was the one I was actually going to pull out.
Mm.
But I've worn it on here before, so I'm not going to wear it. I'll wear something different today.
Okay.
Ty, for someone getting into like the into fitteds, like what's like one piece advice you'll give them?
Someone wanting to make fitteds.
So someone new that want to start designing fitteds. What's one an advice that you would give to the newcomers that wants to start designing?
I would say watch all of the shows, all of the lives, figure out what everybody else is doing, and do the opposite.
I like that. You heard that, right? Do the opposite. Don't be a follower.
At least know what everybody's doing, so you got an eye what's going on.
Yep.
I like that. Everybody doing this, I'm doing right.
Yeah.
With that advice though, Todd, do you think that there's times that people may miss the mark when they try to be too different, or do you think that they're not missing the mark, but that rather, the hat community is just too, I guess, trendy at times?
I mean, when you're going super different, you got to like scale it down. Don't make a whole bunch. Just make enough for people that's going to buy it who really, really want to buy it, and start from there. Get those people together, and they're going to start liking what you do, and just keep growing from there.
Okay, that's good advice. That's good advice for sure. And when you make your hats, would you say you're, what's the word? Would you say that you're more towards like fashion with it, or would you say you're more towards like cultural, more towards like city, like representing your city? Like, how do you come up with your hats? Do you because you're into the fashion world? So does the fashion world play a big part in it, or is the hat kind of a separate thing from the fashion world, and you kind of just based it on community and culture and stuff like that?
No, I think what I try to do is merge the two. That way, you just see a good hat. You don't know where it came from. You just see a good hat. That's my approach. Like, sometimes I would make stuff geared toward a certain person, certain city, a certain demographic.
Yeah.
So then from there, I just just go for it. Yeah.
I gotta ask.
What's up?
Are you into anime?
No.
No, listen, so we would not see a Tom Mantis anime for those who ask.
I appreciate the guys making them and hipping me to the anime stuff, but I don't watch cartoons. I ain't played a video game since Madden '95, so I don't know what. Most of my hats are based on life and experiences, so stuff like outside, stuff I've seen and stuff I've done.
You know what that means? Go outside, guys. You need to get your butt outside.
Yeah, I mean,
See the
inside
world.
is good,
See the world a little bit.
especially when I travel, I always try to like base something off my travels too, just to bring it home and just as a keepsake, something I can remember.
Oh, that's interesting. That's good. That's a good one. It's a keepsake.
Yeah, and also as far as the people who haven't been able to travel, like, oh, that was based off that. I wonder what the rest of the city looks like since that's how the buildings look. I always try to post a picture of like give people a description of what's going on.
Do you say that this print, the hats that dropped today, is probably one of your best prints that you made for yourself as a custom?
I've never did a custom print before.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Never did a custom print, but I knew that Twal needed something that resonated with the people of LA. And not just it was going to be just a random Twal print. That was my idea at first, to do it for like LA, New York, Chicago, and Oakland. But the print they was finding was like too thin and it just wasn't suitable to use. So like, and then my guy said, you know what, we probably can just make something. I said, I'll be right back. Let me get back to you. Figure that out. Man, whip that up. It worked.
How does one even go about word? Like is that just a mind that you have, that fashion creative mind, or is it that like, things that you put together? Like how does that even come about?
Just wanted something different, and also wanted something that resonate with the people that I was trying to like market to. So yeah. But what's crazy is I think I said earlier that the minimums are pretty high when you do that. So I'm happy that they were actually like selling really good because we had to like do a decent amount of those. It wasn't like you can just pop in 72 or anything like that.
The
Like,
fact
we're gonna print this fabric for you. You're gonna have to have a whole lot of yardage.
The fact that you did fine China is crazy to me right now. Like what? That's insane. Not you rarely see that in hats, so it's like, what else you want?
Yeah, then when you think about it, almost like a camo feel because of how it lays out, and all of them are different.
I like it. Those.
I mean, at this point in your
profile,
legacy, career, whatever you want to call it, your hat career, is there ever a time that you're worried about hats not selling?
No, not really, because they start slowing down. You just got to make less hats. That's all.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, I don't think I've seen many tie hats.
I be thinking, where are they so down? I'm gonna make a little bit less.
Yep. So I mean, if you ever feel like it's slow, just make 36. I mean, find 36 people, but I make more than that. But 36 would be like
the minimum for you.
The bare minimum, yeah. If you wasn't sure.
And Justin, that's still a lot for a lot of people.
I know. He's like, yeah, just fine. He's like, I mean, yeah.
36.
Oh, no, man. I think it's like, for us it's interesting because we get a lot of guys on the show. Obviously, we like to say we're a show for the community, and you've watched and you've commented, so we got a lot of guys who are like grinding, and like every single hat that in the inventory counts, and every size they're selling counts. And I would say that you're one of the guys who we've had that's like already on such I guess you could say a bigger scale of things, because you're making hats in such a larger scale than people that we normally have. And I think that's what makes it so interesting, because for you, like you said, it's like, oh yeah, I could just go down 36 if worst comes to worst. But we know for a fact some people are even having a hard time getting those 36 hats moved,
Yeah, true.
So it's like that's why it's funny to us, and that's why we're laughing here because like you're like, oh yeah, I'll just do 36 if I feel like it's not that. It feels like so it's just funny. It's just funny because of that reason, you know. But I think that it's awesome to be on the level of knowing that like you can do a lot with it. There's certain guys in the community that we know obviously are gonna sell a lot of hats.
Mm-hmm.
Guys like you, John Jay, Pierre when he was making hats. You guys are just always gonna move hats for sure. But I think the creativeness that you have continues to show. And I feel like there's never been a hat that I've seen from you that I'm like, oh yeah, that looks similar to something else. That like it's like every single thing is like a new creative idea. And I think that's what I appreciate most about your work, like the uniqueness in every single drop. You know what I mean?
It come from watching you guys show and everybody else show, just seeing what's out there.
Yeah, we appreciate that, man. We appreciate that for sure. And like I said, definitely a honor to have you here today. But so this is your guy. I know you don't got questions because you know him like that or something.
I mean, it's for everybody else to meet him and know the genius that he is.
I got
see him once a week.
Exactly. We see each other weekly.
Weekly meetings. You have weekly meetings.
Whether
His kids,
I'm
my
coming
little
there,
homies.
or yeah, I was gonna say his little homies want to come to the store. So the monsters I've created. They come. They want to see Ty. They even like, we going to see Ty this week. I'm like, all right, let's go see Ty.
They're like that. We haven't seen Ty in like 10 days. What's going on here?
Oh, real. It's really like that.
Yeah.
Like, conversation.
I was in LA.
Yeah, when you went to LA, we went to the store. They was like, wait, he's not here. Where's he at?
Ty, let me ask you. I feel like sometimes in the hat community, it can get very saturated, right? Which is a lot of hats coming out. I always tell the guys that I feel like New Era gotta like either give more stores like mom and pop, or just a lot more stores, more of an open catalog of threads, right? Like if you got a metallic orange or lime green, just I feel like you will see more of a difference in a lot more hats, with just adding those maybe an extra 5 different metallic threads. Do you think New Era at one point is just going to say, you know what, let's just do it? Because I mean, it gets to a point that we just got to continue using the same. I mean, if you're not like doing lab hats, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's definitely long overdue for some new threads, new fabrics. And for some reason, I'm not sure why they don't give like some of the stores like a catalog that you can actually feel and touch. You can actually match stuff up in the store or wherever you're at to figure out how the hat's supposed to look. You'll get so many more orders like that. If I know, oh, these shoes just came in, let me make something real quick, just because I got the book here and I know what the colors look like and I can match it up, and not wait for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or a month to see my rep to try to get it together. By then, I'm over it.
That makes sense. I mean, I'm dying for New Era to just throw like 10 new more threads.
Yeah. Back in the day, they used to add stuff on a regular, but now they don't really pop stuff in there like they used to. It used to be like new threads, new random like fabrics, new textures, prints. They used to be going crazy. Every month there used to be something new.
You need like a metallic orange, purple, metallic. You need some new metallics, man.
Yeah, you can add two new metallics, and you have so many more new hats because people are running them same 11 threads to the ground. It's like the combos starting to look the same after a while. You can't.
My eyes
so
again.
much you can do.
My eyes.
Then when you put 3 of them together, they all, you can't do too much with that.
I think that's why stores like Capsule, and My Fitteds, they're doing so well because they have those access to that, to the more colors, metallic purple and stuff like that. Like
I haven't seen no other metallics Only person I've seen use those were Hat Club for the lab stuff, but those haven't even dropped yet.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
seen
think they're
Capsule
gonna
use
drop
that.
either.
Capsule use a couple metallics that we definitely don't have access to for sure. What they use like a metallic like lavender, I think for like a Phillies they did,
The
or some type
lavender
of
could have been iris, but next to that lavender, it might have gave it that hue.
yeah.
Could have. Okay.
Yeah, it could be, but I know that they definitely had some stuff because they said it too. Like they actually, sometimes when Capsule drops had they label the color that they use, and it was definitely a color I didn't see in the GPCs that we had, GCPs that
It
we have.
probably also was them trying to throw you guys off. Sometimes I do that too. I just make up a random name and just throw it on there and just tell nobody to go find that color.
That's
I like
hilarious.
that. I
That's
like
actually hilarious.
Listen, new era, man. Just throw some new threads in this new GCP.
I'm gonna do that on my next hat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I made up French toast. There's no French toast color. People looking for French toast like, hey, where's that color? And they're like, I don't know.
No, I'm not gonna hold you. I literally was looking for French toast for the longest, and I finally realized it was not a real color.
That peanut butter jelly. Oh man.
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I know this man had this French toast hat, and I was like, nah, wait a minute, it's not French toast.
Nah, that is crazy work. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy.
But we definitely need new era just to update their GCP, man. Add some new colors, man. Like you said, at this point, all these combinations are starting to look the same. I get blamed like, no, it's different. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. It's just I see the same three metallics. I'm my bad. Like,
yeah.
Another reason to watch the show, you know what people are doing with these colors, so you don't do it.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. And some of the thing about metallics is I'm a big metallic guy. I love metallic personally, but as a person who's starting to design more and more hats, I'm starting to realize that
you don't really need it.
If you color combo it well enough, you can make some of these regular colors almost look metallic when they're next to a metallic.
Yeah, that's why you gotta space it out. You can't throw them all together because it just mutes the thing. You can't really see what's going on unless you got a light to it.
Exactly. Like the difference between throwing in like a fluorescent white or a real black or something in between, two metallics definitely hits way different. Way different. I'm trying to see if I have anything here that like I could show off, but it's just yeah. I mean, once you start learning and using all these things, it's sometimes you, like I said, those colors start even looking metallic because of that.
I'm telling you, I just think that new era needs just to allow a lot more sources, just do more, so that we could start seeing a lot more different hats, get a different feel. That's just me.
This one is just one on there on the front, on the side. It's just one,
right?
Just go, yeah, and everything else is around it. Got the white, got the blue.
Yeah, Todd, that's why we always say you make clean hats, and it looks like you got 7 metallics,
right?
And you got one.
Just
talk. Like,
no, wait, that is incredible.
OD, I said the same thing. Just now. I'm like, what the hell? Just
this is a Colorado NHL that's coming out later.
Nah, I'm gonna need that.
Time out.
I'm gonna need
that. This is yours, obviously unreleased.
Yeah, this is not out yet.
Yeah,
yo, the casualness and pulling out that crown right there.
So
that is crazy.
Guys, y'all sold 2 unreleased hats by Todd. He sold 2 he ain't showing no more. I said, y'all asked out on that one. He showed 2. It's
navy and that blue one there.
Yo, that right there is fire.
I always love that the other logo, but the main logo of this one just like was different.
Nah, I need that. Yo, so
this was a
give it an extra fee. Don't worry about it.
A Bush beer hook.
Oh, okay. That's perfect. That matches up perfect with the Bush beer.
Yeah, that's what this one was for.
I don't even care about the hook. The hat is so fire.
Yeah, I don't even care about the hook. The hat is fire.
I don't even drink, but the colors. I always like the colors of that bottle. So.
Oh, that bottle.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, that
I like that logo. Terrible. I like the logo in the front. That logo's fire.
That beer tastes terrible.
Yeah,
but it make a clean hat.
But the hat is clean as hell. Nah, that's definitely, yeah. See, but that's like perfect example of what I was just saying. Like,
Listen,
if you
Ty
if you
gave
combo it well enough, it definitely could look metallic for sure.
Yeah.
Ty gave you some gems. I'm just letting y'all know. He just gave you some gems there.
Yeah. You guys have any hats coming out soon?
So we have a drop that we were supposed to drop early in the summer.
New York.
I mean, it's no secret. Yeah. We had a drop with Renards that got pushed back. So we're still planning on doing something with them for sure. So we have a drop with them. We're not sure when and where exactly how we're gonna do it, but we have a drop with them, and then we have some opportunities. So we will definitely be having hats either late this year or early next year for sure.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, we always working behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? We got some stuff for sure. I mean, I know Big Bro has another 4 or 5 hats lined up with Prosody.
Okay.
Capo is always making Phillies for Prosody. That's their guys over there at Prosody. So I mean, yeah, like I said, we always working. The Philly guys, they always got Phillies being ready made and ready to drop at a moment's notice. So, we kind of at a point now where we love doing the podcast. And if people ask, obviously, yeah, like we're gonna drop once in a while if it's been a while we haven't had anything, we'll reach out and see if there's an opportunity there, or see if our our vision lines up, because we're also the type of a group that likes to do events.
Okay.
For us, the hat thing is cool, but being that we started off podcast first before any of us design it, all of us was on the podcast first before designing hats, except for Capo.
Okay.
Capo was the only one that was kind of an established designer before he joined us. But even when we first started the podcast, Capo hadn't even made a hat yet. But when he finally did join us as part of the team, he already had hats dropping.
Okay.
But besides him, we were all podcasters first, I guess you could say. So again, for us, it was like opportunities kind of came our way. We never really, we were lucky enough to get opportunities given to us rather than us like actually having to search for them. And I think we're kind of still in that position. Like I said, when a store reaches out, if it matches up, if it lines up, we definitely would do it. And then once in a while, we see an opportunity where we're like, hey, this will make a lot of sense. We'll reach out to the store. And well, for the most part, stores have been pretty receptive to the group. For them, sometimes we get mix of both. We get, we can't do all of you guys, but maybe we can do like 4 of you guys, or maybe we can do collab, like team ups and stuff like that. So we're very flexible. We try to make the most out of every opportunity, but like I said, for us, we're definitely big on the events. So if we drop in with a store, we prefer we make it into an event rather than just an online hat drop, or just like I said, when it's out, when we doing our solo stuff, that's not as a group. Obviously, like Big Bro drops for Prosody, that's not gonna be an event every week. But when we do our stuff as a group, as Caps and Curveballs, we love to make it an event. We love to make it an experience, man. You know what I'm saying? What we did, we've had 2 in-person drops as Caps and Curveballs. We've had more hats come out, but we've done like 2 actual events, and one was on the East Coast, which was in Connecticut, and then one was on one was in the West Coast in California, and both were very, very successful. Both were very different in the way that we did it. Connecticut was a mall. We did Danbury, Connecticut for Pro Image DPM. We had about like 50, 60 people in that little storefront.
No.
and that was insane. That one was more of like the sport vibe. The Pro Image DPM is a sports store, so we were able to give out a sport jersey for free. We were giving out like cards, like packs of MLB cards for we were sponsoring giveaways, and then that dropped did so well. We sold out every hat in that drop that the store owner actually let us give away a free Eli Manning jersey out of the store. And that was the whole point. Like we made it, we wanted that. And then in California, we went with the California vibes when we did our drop with Capanova.
Okay.
We had the classic cars all
lowrider.
outside the front. You know what I'm saying? We had the taco, the street taco. Vanessa's dad actually was making the street tacos for us. So for us, that was more important than just the hats itself. Like you said, our hats are gonna, we know our hats are gonna sell. You know what I'm saying? I can get 36 people to buy my hat. That's not an issue. But I want people to talk about our drop. You know what I'm saying? I want people to say, yo, that Casa Curveball drop was yeah, exactly the experience. But I feel like that also leads to our individual and our online drops doing well too, because people already are knowing us from the experience, so they get to know us in person, and then we start getting genuine supporters and people, you know, who just want to buy our hat because they know that, you know, we're good people, you know.
Yeah, I think my guys are like that too, who usually buy from me. They're all good dudes, and they just been around for a while. And I appreciate them for sure.
Yeah, because I feel like once you start building that base of people, you know, and I don't want to say it like in a way of like, oh, like we're just so cool, but like it's easy as hell a hat once you got a group of people who back you. You know what I'm saying? Selling the hat, it doesn't become the problem anymore unless you go like try to go super super crazy and stuff like that. But for the most part, you know, we haven't had really difficulties in selling hats. Like it's been easy for us. But that's why, because that was the case, that's why we try to go, all right, what's the next step? Of selling the hat is cool, we could do that. But what else can we do to set us apart from other groups of, you know, other teams of people doing stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And to piggyback with Justin, you know, like you said, I just like the events are great. We get to actually experience with the audience, you know, and then we come back on a Thursday and it's so genuine to know that our following people is just like, hey, you know, we met Jordan, we met Soul in person. They really like these genuine people, like, you know, so just getting that love from the community feels a lot good than just, you know, I'm gonna just sell hats, you know.
Yeah.
So and I feel like I was about to say, and I feel like in a way too, like, you know, meeting people and shaking hands and all those kind of things, I feel like goes a long way as well.
It does.
And we've even had people who we've never like met behind, you know, the screen name that they have. And we were able to meet them at these drops, and then eventually they became, you know, like guests on the show. Or, you know, I got Adrian. Adrian was a guy that you know, he was a guy that we met in the LA drop, like literally, like we did not know him through the screen name, like we just knew his screen name. He used to watch the show, and then at the LA drop, he shows up with one of my hats on, literally. And he knew me obviously by face because he sees me on the screen, but, you know, I obviously never see him, so I didn't recognize him at first, and it was just genuine, like a genuine meet. And he was super hyped to meet us. We were super hyped that we even had somebody who would come and see it. Because one thing that we were worried about, and just to be honest here, was we were worried that we didn't build a strong enough West Coast audience yet. When we did
That'll come with the West Coast hat, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, exactly. So when we did our LA drop, that was the one thing we were a little worried about, was like, oh, are we gonna have enough of the West Coast audience? You know, like we knew online we were gonna be safe. Online, once the hats hit online, we knew they were gonna sell out. But we wanted to see what we could do in store. But luckily enough, they were so receptive with the way we put everything on. And Vanessa is from LA, and Big Bro lives out in Cali, so we were still able to put in a lot of work and make sure that you know, we were able to make sure that those things came together. Where when we did the drop, we didn't have any, like they didn't make it online. You know, they didn't make it online, and at first we thought that they were. We were like, oh, we literally told the store, and we're like, hey, don't worry too much about in store. Like, you know, we don't know what's gonna happen in store, but online they're gonna sell out. Like, we're confident in that. But they never made it online, and I think for us, like, that was a big, like, eye opening experience to say, like, oh, like we are making things happen. Like, we're making things happen. Like, we're doing things the right way. Because we, you know, in my opinion is like, if you do things the right way, you know, good things happen in return. And everything that we did was always genuine. It was never, you know, anybody who ever has had any like type of like problem or issues with us, it's literally self-created because we don't feel that way about anybody. We don't feel, we don't have any ill towards any other platform, any other store, any other hat creators. Like, if anybody don't like Caps and Curveballs, it's like literally self-generated from them just overthinking or something. Because we really don't like. We love the positivity. We joined the hat community to spread positivity. Like, why would I want to? Why would I want to be involved in a hobby where I'm just mad at people or hate things about it? Like, doesn't make sense. It wouldn't be a hobby to me if I didn't enjoy it. Like, the whole point of a hobby is to enjoy it, and I get it. There's always going to be in any hobby, there's going to be some sort of competitiveness, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with competing, and I could think you could compete in a friendly way, right? Like, there's other groups and other podcasts that we watch and we see them, and although I don't dislike them, I'm okay with competing with them in positive ways. Like, let's make the most out of all of it. What bothered me is when when the negativity comes in. That's the because what's the point? Like, this is a hobby. Why would I want to deal with negativity for something that's literally just a hobby for me? And I feel like a lot of the team kind of is on that same mindset. That's what brought us all together, like having that mindset.
It worked out.
It did. And then, along the way we got to get people like Soul, Capo and Soul. Those were two later additions to our group. First it started off with me, Big Bro, Realist, and Jordan. And it was just us as hat collectors. Like, hey, we're hat collectors, let's make a podcast. Freak it, why not? And then we picked up Vanessa and my guy Fit Detailing. He couldn't be here today either. But Fit Detailing, he was actually a pin guy. And I met him in person. And he had pins on, and I used to just do fitteds. I never had anything. Like, I just did fitteds, keep my sticker on the brim. I was like one of those kind of guys, keep my sticker on the brim. Like, that was me. And I met Fitted Detailing because I was working part-time. Literally, I was working part-time in and this is perfect for the 2-year anniversary for us to kind of bring in everything, before we end the show today. But I was actually working part-time at Pro Image in Fan Treasure now. It's called Fan Treasure now, but it used to be Pro Image in New Jersey. And he was a young 18-year-old kid who applied for the job. He got hired, and we actually met working at there. And he had all the pins and chains, and I'm like, yo, what is that? I was like, but fly fitteds though. Like, the fitteds were fly that he used to wear, but he used to dazzle them up with the pins and the chains. And I didn't get it at first. I was like, bro, what is that? And then he brought me onto a whole new community of people that do the pins and the chains, and I was like, damn, bro, like, you might need to do the podcast with us because you can open up a whole nother door, a whole nother avenue of people like that we never even thought of. And then that's how that came about. So again, very organic, very genuine. And then for So and Capo, these were guys who just supported us from early in our days. The days where we only had 5 people watching us. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, those days didn't last that long, but they were there since those days.
That's cool.
And with Soul, Soul was honestly just a supporter of ours.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, like, you would just be in all our chats and you would be in our conversations on YouTube comments. And what Soul was for us was he was our fact checker. So without even doing it on purpose, without even like us asking, we would be on Coffee Chow on Sundays talking about sneakers. And it got to the point where we were so comfortable with Soul in our comments, and we knew he was always there. They would be like, "So can you make sure that's the year? So can you make sure that's the price?" And he will always be there to comment that price or that year that the sneaker came out, or whatever it is. The freaking literally just like that. Like, that's how comfortable we were with Soul in the comments, that we knew he was there watching, even if he didn't comment at all. We knew he was still there. So we asked him the question, and he'll answer. And then eventually we're like, we always talking to you through the comments anyways. Why don't you actually start coming on the show? And and then so that's how it came to be, man. So now we're strong, 8 people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their role. Everybody plays their part. Yeah, 2 years strong. You know what I'm saying? All genuine, all I would say, and this is just me being honest, like there's not many times we're in like super big disagreements, man. Like we're for the most part all like-minded people. We all have our individuality though, right? We all individuals, we all do our own thing. But when it comes to the show and it comes to like things for the group, we're all in the same mindset of, what's best for the team. And, obviously, again, everybody has their avenue to make hats on their own. Like, we're not saying, like, oh, you only can make hats with us or podcasts. Like, if Realist gets an opportunity with a store in anywhere, just go ahead, bro. You don't got to ask us. Yeah, it's not a situation where it is what it is. But we come together for the group,
Y'all
for
like
the
Wu-Tang.
Exactly. Like that's a perfect example. That's a perfect example. Like we all got individual careers, we all got individual albums, but best believe when that album, what is the group on it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's on the same page when it comes down to it. So that's the perfect example. And yeah, like you said, 2 years later, man, and we're here, we're feeling good, we're feeling confident. We got Ty Mathis on the show, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Soul for that one.
Nope, my brother.
Yeah, man, for sure, for
He
sure.
takes,
But
man.
Yeah, no problem, man.
for sure. But I think my bad, you gonna say something, Ty?
No, I'll tell him no problem.
Oh, okay. I think that's a perfect way to kind of go and end the show today. So I mean, Ty, I know you watch us, so for tipping your cap, it's just an expression that's used across sports. Just giving props to whoever you want it to be. So we usually end the show. Always want to end it on a positive note. We did 2 hours 11 minutes today, so we a pretty long show for us, which is fine. Let's get right into it. We don't have the young bull today, so Realiz, you're gonna have to take over for my boy Malvin.
I'll take over. I'm gonna take my hat. A tie coming out to the second anniversary of the podcast. Shout out to everybody in the audience. What else? Shout out to my girl also for doing hard work with a lot of undocumented people. So that too. I know she be stressed a lot. So shout out to her.
Word. So what you got?
Tip my cap, of course, to the whole thing, but definitely to my brother Ty for coming on, showing some unreleased heat, dropping some gems as you always do. I'm just glad everybody got to see what I get to meet and talk to about every week. And everybody in the comments, thanks for sticking up with us for 2 hours. And my brother, I'm sure I'll see you on Saturday.
Yes, you will. I'll be out there.
Ty, what you got, bro?
I'll tip my cap. It would have to be to you guys for doing this for 2 years, and hoping you guys keep it going. Appreciate you all for allowing everyone to see what's coming out, you guys' opinions, and being creators yourselves.
Word. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the show. Listen, thank you, Ty. We really appreciate it, man. Always an honor seeing you in the comments. Honor to have you here, actually be on the show. Like I said, definitely one of our biggest guests, by far. Shout out to Soul for being able to give us the opportunity to get him in here. Shout out to the Realist for being here today. I was a little worried doing the show today because so many of us are like out this week because like I said, I'm in Florida, not home. I'm actually in Vanessa's house. Funny enough, I might have seen Vanessa earlier walk by. Shout out to Vanessa. Congratulations to Vanessa. She's actually having her baby shower this week. That's why I'm here in Florida. So shout out to her. Big Bro is his birthday's in February, but I think like this was like part of his birthday gift. It was a Bad Bunny concert, so he's in Puerto Rico going to a Bad Bunny concert. This weekend. Everybody's just across the board, and we're still to make this show happen. And this is something that we've done for 2 years straight. And it's crazy to think about. It's crazy that no matter what the schedule is, no matter what holiday, if a Thursday might have fell on for the last 2 years, we've been here finding a way to make it happen. And that's not me. Like, I've been super inconsistent. Y'all seen for the last 6 months, my life has been crazy with all my military stuff going on. And I've been in and out of the show. But having a good team, having a good group of people around you is definitely what makes this, the result that it is. And I just appreciate the team so much. I appreciate the people who support us every single week, because obviously we couldn't do the show. We had no supporters, all right? Like, we had 0 people watching. We wouldn't be doing the show. So shout out to the people who's been here for 2 years, or even if you only been here for 1 year, even though you only been here for 1 month. Appreciate y'all. Excuse me. That's how we're gonna end the show today. Like, you guys already know, always positivity. I know Jordan had to dip out early, but shout out to Jordan. Took my hat to Jordan too. And we see you guys. I don't know if there's gonna be coffee chat this weekend. I guess we'll discuss that.
We still gonna
are
do
we?
it. Yeah, we still gonna do it.
So Soul leads coffee chat. But I trust all my trust in Soul. So if he says it's still here, it's still here. So we'll see you guys Sunday for coffee chat, and if not, we'll see you guys next Thursday. Until then, have a good one, y'all. Peace.
Peace, everybody.